Time for In the Sulky and trotting trainer extraordinaire indeed, Sam McKee. It is Jonas Czernyson here. The Meadowlands Racing and Entertainment welcomes Jonas, and fresh off the plane from Svala, Sweden. How's the jet lag?
It still hasn't gotten back to normal yet, actually. I'm waking up about 4 o'clock every morning, so it's still tough to get back into the normal routines over here.
When did you get back?
I got back Tuesday afternoon.
Now, you mentioned to me just before we came on that this trip kind of comes at a very difficult time or challenging time of the year.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, all the baby races are getting started and our young stock start racing and everything, so it's tough to keep an eye on everything here and be gone for a week and with her over there at the same time. So.
But a trip of a lifetime, a dream come true for you to go home with your trotting diva, the stable star Maven. An unforgettable trip for you. Tell us about the personal experience. Did your wife Christine go with you?
Yeah, Christine went with me too. We had a very good time. They took care of us very good over there. So I mean, it was definitely a once in a lifetime.
Were you mobbed by the media there, or did you get more attention than? I guess Jimmy Takter got a little more attention than you did, right?
Yeah, I mean, I was on TV a couple of times there too. So I mean, it was a lot of fun.
Now, your owner, Bill Donovan, was he passing out hats?
Yeah, he was giving out hats, and we had the same buttons that they do for the Hambletonian, so we were handing them out. So we had a very good time with that.
Now, what's with the pomp and the circumstance, the ceremony they have on race day with that bus that goes by, the double-decker bus?
Yeah, so they have a double-decker bus with all the drivers and trainers for Elite Lop was in it, and I mean, it was just amazing. I mean, with all the fans out there, I mean, it was something else.
Was it the right time for Maven to go over there, and what steps did you take to make sure she was at her best?
I mean, we were bringing her back earlier to have her ready for this, and I think she was as ready as she could be for it. We just unfortunately got pushed out 4 wide around the last turn there. So, but she raced really good, but it was a tough race.
Now, you said Maven was able to adapt to the racing style there. She can live on the outside all the way. I mean, of course, we saw that in the Breeders' Crown, but she was at her best, or was she, in her elimination?
Yeah, I think she was. I mean, we just had a little bad luck that Björn Goop with Timoko was kind of going half in, half out. So.
The ultimate winner, right?
Yeah, so he kind of, Yannick had to come 4 wide around the turn, and I think that just took a little too much out of her.
All right, let's check it out here and relive that elimination. We do have the elimination of the Elite Lop from last Sunday, and again, Jingra had to take back here initially, right? And then she comes flying in the stretch here, and it looks like maybe she has a shot to win. Was your heart pumping?
I thought for a second there that we were going to get up and win, actually. That's...
Did she have enough pace or did she have enough of a speed target to shoot at?
Yeah, I think that's where the problem came in, that we just had to go 4 wide around the turn, and that just took a little more out of her than what we wanted.
Now, going into the final, she finished 6th in the final, but going into the final, what were you thinking?
I mean, I knew we drew the 6 hole again, so I knew we were kind of not in trouble, but it was tough to where we started out from, and then again we had to just go wide around the last turn, and that was just a little too much.
It's not an easy task, is it? To bring them over there, you got to have the right horse, have them ready. Did the European horses have more of an advantage, though? They had more starts under them?
Yeah, but I think also they're all racing on their home turf. I mean, they didn't travel 26 hours a week before they were going to race and everything, so I mean, that's...
Would you try it again with her?
I think so. I mean, we would probably do a couple of things a little different, and I would definitely try it again.
Now, your owner, Bill Donovan, and I know it's for discussion down the road, thinking possibly the Prix d'Amérique in France in January.
Yeah, so we're kind of playing with that idea too, but so far we're just kind of playing with it.
Well, you come back here, now you got to face, Perfect Alliance, Be a Magician Horse of the Year, but you're loaded for bear in this division. Dorsey, Ma Cher Hall, Mystery Woman, Coffee Cake Hanover. Is that good or bad to have so many in one division?
I mean, I guess it's you can look at it in many ways there, but I mean, we got some nice horses there, so I mean, it's tough to just get rid of them just because we have 4 or 5 that can go in the same division, so we just got to hope for the best there. And
what's their next start?
So we're coming up for the Amber Flight in a week up there with Dorsey and Ma Cher, and Coffee Cake is actually just racing in an overnight just at Chester to braving her up a little bit because she kind of had some tough trips here lately.
And where's Maven? Maven still at the back of that plane?
Yep,
coming
she's
back?
actually in Amsterdam right now, in the lounge over there, getting ready to get on the plane. So she's coming back. I think she lands about 8 o'clock tomorrow night.
Kind of fascinating, too. She went over on a plane with passengers at the front of the plane, horses at the back of the plane, right?
Yeah.
So your groom just has a pass. She gets
so
up.
she had a pass, and she can go back and forth and check on her and everything. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is, absolutely. Last year, she set back-to-back world records of 151 and 4, but she gave you your first Breeders' Crown. Came at Woodbine. It was a Chapter 7-esque type of performance, and we have that rolling here. A gutsy performance back in 2012 under less than ideal conditions.
Yeah, so that was very nice. I mean, she raced her heart out that night.
Drawing clear here, and she also came back with another powerhouse performance in the Breeders' Crown the following year. Of course, last fall at Pocono Downs. We'll take a look at that. 151 and 4 world record in her elimination, and she came right back to win again.
Yes. So I mean, she's a gutsy little filly. I mean, she's not very big, but she always gives it all she got.
Parked every step here in the mud.
Yeah.
And just drawing clear in her second straight Breeders' Crown, and of course that was the Dan Patch Award win for her. Extra special Dan Patch Award win for you?
Yeah, definitely.
Well, you've got 2 entries tonight. Good luck with Maven, by the way, and all of your trotting mares this season and down the road. We're going to take a look at the 3 Paparazzi in the first race. He's a Hambletonian eligible, and he is in right now. He is had only 4 starts. So what's the story with him?
He's a little bit green. I mean, he haven't really yet figured out what his job is out there. So we're hoping that we can get him right. He warmed up really nice tonight, so I'm hoping that he can start turning the corner here and get into to being a nice little racehorse.
Well, you don't have a sloppy track to deal with. That's a good thing.
So hopefully the track tonight should help us out too.
All right, and in race 2, you've got 2 do a lot of cheating, just 1 for 19 lifetime, but that is a soft spot in race 2.
Yeah, she's that's my wife's horse, and I mean she's kind of the family pet, and she has the speed. I mean, she qualified last year in 55, and I mean she just don't really want to give it all she got there, so we're hoping that maybe one day she can break loose here.
Oh, well, you switched to a top driver. Simon Allard is in town.
Yep, so he drove her in Poconos. I think he won with her at Poconos actually last year, so I'm hoping that he can come back and do it for us again.
Team JC, that's your website, right? TeamJC.net.
Yes. Yes.
I kind of like that. You know, everything's chronicled and listed. All your horses are on there.
Everything is on there, and we got a Facebook page that is that my wife runs. That is actually always really up to date. We got a lot of pictures from when we were overseas and everything. So
terrific stuff. Well, you've sent out 7 Hambletonian finalists in the last 6 editions of the Hambletonian. Tomorrow night in a Sire Stakes final, you've got a long shot, the 9 King City, 0 for 14, but he has a chance to improve.
Yeah, he's actually been getting better and better. He's not a very big horse, but it always gives it all he got. So hopefully he can step it up a little bit more.
You had an also eligible in there, Muscle Network, a 153 and 2 world champion as a 2-year-old. Now, he added the trotting hobbles, pulled an upset in the Valley Victory here at 2. What's his story? He didn't make the Sire Stakes final.
So he didn't make the final, so he's actually qualifying tomorrow morning. So then we go from there.
Okay, well, I'll have a bird's eye view of that qualifier. We'll look for Muscle Network, the world champion at 2. Possibly might make the Hambletonian. Right?
No.
No, he's not.
He's not eligible for it. So.
Not eligible right now.
No.
All right, terrific stuff. Well, stable status right now. You're at Winners International, and you're going to stay here, right?
Yep, we're going to try to be brave and tough and spend a winter up here.
No more winters in Florida for you.
No,
right?
We're going to try to stay up here.
Well, good luck toughing it out with the rest of us. Jonas Czernyson, the best of luck with Maven and your trotting stable down the road. Any pacers? Any possibility of getting a pacer?
No, we had some pacers last year, so we're sticking to the trotters.
All right, terrific. Trotting specialist Jonas Czernyson in the Sulky joining us. Best of luck. Wendy Ross is up next.